Hey guys, quick video here on how to read a Peco bill if you are new to the business or need a refresher. So when you're looking at page one here, your bill comes in 2 pages, sometimes three, but the information that you need to switch a customer over and to start triggering your bonuses will be provided in the first 2 pages. On page one here is where the most important information is. In this blue box is everything that you're going to need to be able to switch that bill. The first thing that you're going to enter when actually putting in a customer is the service address. It is important that you add it exactly as it appears. Now, if it's an apartment or something with a unit number, there is something that we're going to have to do specifically to make sure that we enter it exactly as it appears on the bill, but we will make a video on that later showing you how to actually enter your first bill. So you're going to have the customer's name. It's important that you add it exactly as it appears on the bill. You'll have their account number, their phone number, and their service address. This is everything that you see here has to be entered exactly on the website to make the transition smooth for the switch. If you look at this part of the bill, this is where it shows you the supply, okay? This shows you who is your current supplier. In this case, it is Peco. That means they are with the incumbent and are not with a third-party supplier. They are open and free to switch as they please. Now, if they were with Stream or another third-party supplier, this is where you would be able to see it here. You would need to have the customer call their supplier because the contact information is here and see if they are still in the contract, and if so, if they will waive the early termination fee or cancellation fee for them to become your customer. We do not want them to just switch, get charged that termination fee, and then have to pay. We want to do what's right for the customer. If we have gas services, if this home has a gas service with Peco, it'll show up in a blue graph right down here. Just like the green graph, it'll show up in a blue graph right here along with the gas supply. It'll either say Peco or some other third-party supplier. Now, looking at page two, all right, this is information that you will be able to know on whether you can save them money. If they are with the incumbent, in this case Peco bills come with their supply in 2 charges. It comes in a generation and transmission charges. You need to add these 2 rates together, right here, the rates, to get the true rate. A lot of times people will say, oh no, I'm paying 6.5 cents a kilowatt. Well, that's not the case because that's the distribution charge. Or to say I'm paying 6.4 cents. That's not the case because they have to add the generation and transmission charges. A lot of people don't even know how to read their bill. So once you add these generation and transmission charges, that's the true rate. The delivery charge, that's what Peco charges to deliver that service. We cannot help them with this bill. We do not handle that part of the bill. This is where Peco makes their profit. It is against the law in the state of Pennsylvania for an incumbent to upcharge for supply. All right, whatever they buy it for, that's what they're passing it through onto the customer. So whatever they're buying it for, that's what you're paying for it. Where they make their money is in the actual delivery and distribution. So we cannot help them with this. This is the part of the bill that we handle and where we can help them save money. Now, on page 2, if they are with a third-party supplier, you are going to see the name of the company and the logo right about here, and you will see the rate as bundled. It will not come as 2 separate rates. It will come as 1 rate. That means that the third-party supplier has already bundled the generation and transmission charges and have laid it out on the bill. So what you would see would be 1,022 kilowatts times 0.0714 or something to that effect. Their rates already come bundled. If you want to show somebody what they're going to save on that bill, I highly encourage you to go to the bottom of page 2 and take this number, which is the annual usage, the entire usage over the last 12 months. If you take our rate and multiply it by this usage, and then you take their current rate and multiply it by this usage, you will be able to show them the greatest savings and what they can save over the course of the year. Sometimes it can be $40, $50, sometimes a couple hundred. In some cases, it can be up to 1,000 or more. So this is where we can actually show the greatest amount of savings for those that are stuck on the money. Guys, that's all I have. Hopefully you found some value in this and it helps you to be able to understand how to read a bill better.